Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Monday, Magical Monday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I've got 3 decks of cards I'm going to bring in today. We're going to connect with the Twin Flames and Separation Oracle, the Archangel Power Tarot, and the Twin Flame Answers and Illumination. I'm going to use these 3 decks to connect with you, your person, your journey. So let's see what you need to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. And it's been a very powerful weekend, a weekend of activation of communication and bringing the connection back in stronger and more powerful than it has been before. So I am feeling this energy now between now and June as a big change. So let's see what's going on. What's the energy around you today? Jump straight out. What's the energy that's coming through for them today? What's the energy that's coming through for them today? I feel they're still holding things back though. There's still things they want to say and do and they're still holding back. So it really is about faith and patience here because they do intend to reach out. That came through yesterday. So what's the guidance for you from the angels today? And that one and that one. What's the guidance today for them from the angels? Straight out there. And what's the guidance for the journey today? What's the guidance for the journey? And this is a gorgeous deck. It brings archangels in as well. One of my favourite decks here. There's also a card moving on top. And this one's getting my attention there. So quite a few messages coming through. What's the energy around the connection for you? And what's the energy for the connection for them? What's the energy around them today? What do we need to be aware of? And what's the energy around the journey today? They are giving me the words again, new beginning. So I definitely feel there is a new beginning with this new week. So see it as a new beginning today. Breathe and find peace. So the message for you today, the first message is space and vacation. Now let me just see what the other card is because, yeah, it was wrong to disappear. So you may feel right now like it was very wrong of them to disappear on you. Very wrong of them to disappear out of your life. Maybe you're feeling that way, like 1 minute they were there, then they weren't. And again, this has been coming up over the weekend with the communication issues. It was wrong to disappear. Now, they are very aware of that. They recognise it was wrong for them to have handled it that way, but they did need space and they did need time to go within. So recognise they haven't disappeared. They've just taken some space and you've needed this space today or over the weekend, or however long you've needed this space for, to have a time out from the connection, because sometimes you're so involved in what's going on, you can forget about yourself. You can forget to eat, sleep. You can forget to look after yourself. You can forget about everything else that's important. So sometimes the space is needed to get back to yourself and the things that are very important to you, like family, friends, your career, your goals and dreams, your spiritual practices, even your connection with God can suffer when you're constantly thinking and going over and over in your mind what's happening with your person. So I feel that what the angels are really saying here is the space is being given to you as a time out. And yes, it was wrong for them to disappear perhaps the way they did without communicating to you what they needed or bringing in some kind of communication or blocking you or whatever they did, but I feel that that was because they needed space. And that's how they act sometimes. They pull away instead of opening up. And that's their way. They go within, they run away, they hide, they go into a cave. They need time to process and sort things out. Whereas you want to talk and you want to bring in a solution and you want to resolve things. So remember, the masculines and feminines operate differently. So it doesn't mean there's anything wrong. It just means space is needed. So in this time right now, in this room that's between you, this space that's being created, see it as a time out for you. You may want to go on holiday or have a little break. Maybe you want to do something for yourself. Some of you could be on holiday right now. You may be having a vacation from work or a few days off, or you may have this week off. But I feel this is an information coming through where you can gather information like a squirrel. So if you're seeing squirrels, you're gathering information. So this time out is for you to learn more about the journey, learn more about yourself, more about your spiritual practices, what you want to do and the person that you want to become. So the card that came out first of all is Knight of Gabriel, because this is a card of confidence. And this is you. This is you being confident and enthusiastic about your life. It's about you remembering how strong you are, that you are courageous, that you are charismatic, and that you can move forward towards your dreams during this space. And you may have already taken action with great passion. You may have already reached out to them, and now you're allowing them to step forward to you and respond. Because if you've hit the ball over to them, they need to hit the ball back to you. You don't need to keep throwing balls at them. And this is about you thinking about what you want to do in your career. So Archangel Gabriel is helping you to think about your passions right now and the things you enjoy. And it says you'll instinctively know what to do because you have great passion in you. And you have great passion for a cause. Something you want to do, something you want to create in your life. And you have great passion for your person. So you instinctively know what to do. So again, this is about trusting your intuition about the next steps to take. Because there is going to be a celebration regardless. So whether you have reached out or you're allowing them to come to you, because you're recognizing it was wrong of them to disappear. So now they need to take the action to make that right, even though that's one of their big regrets as well, to disappear the way they did. Okay, they wish they'd have perhaps explained themselves a little bit better to you, but ultimately they needed space and they needed a little bit of a vacation from the connection to calm their energy down. There will be a reconciliation. So if the Three of Cups is about that communication coming in, reunion, things coming back. And I feel this also a message that you may be spending more time with other people. So this could be you spending time with your friends, going out with your friends, meeting up with them after a long time, or having a night out, or meeting up with family. Or this could be spending time with your children. We could be spending time online, with our community here or with like-minded beings. So there are reasons to celebrate, and you're being reminded of that today. So find your courage during this space and find the reasons to celebrate. Be grateful. So reasons to celebrate can also be focusing on gratitude, being excited about life. You have a community of friends. Even if you feel you haven't got people around you in the physical world, you have support right here, right now. You are not alone. And you are surrounded by the angels who are also your best friends. So whether you have a community of friends in the real world or online, or you're connecting with above, you have support. And you're also going to receive happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So this can also be a huge message about what you're manifesting. So if you're manifesting the relationship and you start receiving happy news about other people's relationships, whether it's something in your physical world or you watch something on the TV and it's an announcement of something good, or you see couples everywhere, or you see people in the comment section coming back together, or if you see babies or pregnancies or people with families, if you want to create that or rekindle something, this is a huge sign of what you're manifesting. So your confidence in you and the connection you share and the power of God is bringing everything in for you. And your plans are working out well. So everything you're doing right now is working for you. And you can affirm that everything is working out beautifully for me. Even if you don't like the situation you're currently in, you can still affirm this situation is working in my favour. Everything is handling beautifully. Everything is working beautifully. So you may also be receiving advice or receiving success in some other way. So you may be talking to a professional. This could be having a reading. It could be receiving professional advice about work or the next steps you want to take in your own journey. There could be more money coming in for you. And I definitely feel this about getting promoted or moving to something that's better for you, or increased success coming in, more clients, prosperity, and using the resources you have wisely. And that's also trusting what you feel inside and listening to your own mind as well, the wisdom inside of you, as well as your own intuition. Instinctively remember knowing what to do, the solar plexus guiding you, but you also knowing through what you've learned and what you've experienced and gaining wisdom what to do and what not to do. So there's many things to celebrate right now. So celebrate it if you are in this space from them, and celebrate the time you've got for you, especially if you're having a vacation or a little bit of time away from work or time on your own. So the energy around them today is trust and abundance. And they want to earn back your trust, because I feel like they've lost your trust. Yeah, they're saying, what if your life is better without me? So they feel like they've lost your trust in some way, and they want to gain that back in abundance. And they're kind of sitting around in fear, in worry, thinking, what if your life is better without me? So this can also make them very curious about what you're doing, and they may be trying to find out what you're doing through social media, or maybe mutual friends, or coming to you through the astral realms. What if your life is better without me? And this is also because they may have felt that you've pulled your energy back, you've been busy, you've been working on your career, you may have been out with friends or family. So again, this was why over the weekend we were getting our energy about reaching out to them, because they were feeling the pain of this, the fear of losing you, worried about this, wondering, do you even want me anymore? So they're still worried about that. What if your life is better without me? Remember, that's also their ego thinking that there's something wrong, or there's someone better out there than them. So that's also their own insecurity. And they have to trust in the love that you share and the way that they feel about you. And also to trust in themselves, which will lead to an abundance of love and joy. So they do want to take action towards you, and it's showing you this. There is so much to do, and they may be overwhelmed today in their mind, thinking about what they need to do. What they need to do to make it right, to win you back, to sort things out. And they're making a very detailed plan. That's why we had the fox coming through yesterday. So they want to be kind to you because of your kindness and the love in you. And they're also being watched over by someone kind. So they could have a loved one in heaven watching over them right now, helping them to feel stronger and wiser and more in control of their thoughts and emotions. Someone who's kind coming to them in a dream or in a vision or in a thought to tell them to move forward to you, to be kind to you. And they also know that you are the person who's kind watching over them. They feel that deep inside. So they are making a very detailed plan about what the next steps are, what they need to do. And this could be to do with work, to do with their finances, and they're giving me fear, to do with overcoming their fears and other things, but also about you, because they feel the love very strongly with you. They see you as a kindred spirit. It says 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. So they know that with time and effort, you will create something wonderful, that you are great together. So don't give up on those you love. So they're not going to give up on you because you're the one that they love. Even if there's delays in communication, even if they're in their head thinking, they're going to reach out to you at the right time with truth and a fresh perspective. They may even come forward very quickly. So an exciting new challenge is coming in for them. Says you have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents thoroughly. And again, I feel this about them making a detailed plan about what they need to release. So if they are thinking about reviewing contracts or documents, this could be to move them out of legalities. Things to do with property or money, investments, or even a relationship. If they've signed things, this could be marriage documents, property settlements, could be to do with tenancy agreements or having a house together, a business. They know what they need to do, and they're feeling excited about these changes they know they need to make, even though they're scaring them as well. And they know exactly what to do. This is very powerful because it shows you both in your power. You both know what to do. You know what you need to do, and they know what they need to do. And you also need to trust them that they know what to do, because they do learn through their experiences and they benefit from the experiences they have. Remember, everything before you is a dress rehearsal. It's a time for your career more than relationships. So they're definitely working on their career right now. They may be doing that to deal with their day, busy at work, busy with distracting themselves with work or a project at home, something they're doing. And that is also what they're focusing on as we start this new week. But you're there in their mind. So it's not all they're focusing on, because they are thinking about you and the love that you share. So the energy around the connection today is an epiphany coming in about union. Epiphanies, realizations. And remember, until union, you are protected. Anytime that you're not together, you're being protected. Anytime there's a separation, it's a preparation. Anytime there's a delay, it's creating the way. Anytime there's space, you're finding your place. So you're being protected, and that may also be the epiphany that you're having right now about your union. It may finally dawn on you today, wow, I am being protected because of this or because of that. We've got doubt here. Why haven't you reached out? Am I that easy to forget? So again, remember, if there's still no communication, you're both thinking this. They are thinking this about you, you're thinking this about them. And that's leading to curiosity. I've been checking your social media to see what you're up to. So they've been looking at your social media, wondering what you're up to, wondering if your life is better without them in it, wondering why you haven't reached out because you've been busy working on you. And you're saying it was wrong for you to disappear. So you need to be the one to reach out to me, even though you've been manifesting me reaching out to you. And if you have reached out to them, maybe they have replied and then they've disappeared and you're thinking, well, what are you doing now? So you could well be checking their social media too. So we've got the Fool again here, the leap of faith. Archangel Metatron is reminding you this journey is in divine timing. It says, believe in yourself, listen to your heart and do what gives you joy. And the most powerful thing here is that we've got the leap of faith, which is the Fool. And we've got the Ace of Raphael coming through, which is the Ace of Cups, which is another message we had the other day, where you had the same cards, the Fool, the Ace of Cups, which is again a big message about June. So a positive new emotional experience is about to come in, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. And what's going on right now? An epiphany about union. Okay, an epiphany about union coming in. So I'm definitely feeling this leap of faith is towards the new beginning. All you need to do is remember who you are. You are the Empress. Cycles are closing out here with the Ten of Michael, and the Chariot is the movement. So again, same message coming through here that we've been having over the last few days about movement, change, going for what you want. And I'm seeing this as them coming to you, them reaching out to you. Some of them, it'll take a bit longer because they need to end these cycles in their life. So a situation has ended and you are fully free. So some of them have ended their situation. Some of them are still working on that to become finally fully free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow when you put the past behind you. So when they say goodbye to the past, that's when they can open the door and say hello to this new beginning. Because they know who you are the Empress, and that's why they're moving forward. So Archangel Metatron, the angel of divine timing, is reminding you to have faith in the when. It says determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. So again, things happening in work as well as happening in love. Things shifting forward. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. So you'll have everything you need. Things are shifting in your favour. So in work, big changes coming in. There could be some new things coming in for some of you. It could be a new job. It could be a promotion. Wow, little Robin's just landed on the bush here. So Robins are about love, unconditional love. Big message there from Jesus or from anyone's loved one in heaven. And remember, you are watched over by someone kind. So the someone kind could be Jesus. That someone kind could be a loved one you're connecting with. It could be an archangel you're talking to, God himself. But you're being shown that your journey is watched over. So I feel changes in work life. It could be a new job coming in around June, July, moving towards a promotion or creating something you want to do. It could be a project, a goal, a dream you're working on. And also big things happening in love here. Again, can you hear that bird? It's like making noise. So birds are messengers. A big message there about communication coming in. A message about something magical taking place. So the Empress is a sign for you to stand in your power right now. That's all you need to do. Because your person knows who you are and they are taking the leap of faith towards you. So if they're in space right now, silent, see it as a positive. See it as a time to give back to you and work on you. Think about what you love doing in your life and focus more on that. And let the universe take care of the rest. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.